Good morning, this is Mrs. Perry with NTI, day number 10 with writing. Just going to let you know, Miss Riley girl has been very vocal this morning, so if you hear her, I'm sorry. So if we look at the top and look at the directions, it says, write a letter to your teacher explaining what the best school subject is. Okay, so I'm going to pretend that I'm writing a letter to Mrs. Bates. So if I was still one of the students, I'm going to make sure that we say dear, and I'm going to capitalize her name because that's her name. We need to capitalize names. And notice how I use a period right after if I'm using Mrs. So if you're going to write my name, which I'm pretty sure you are, you're going to write Mrs. Perry in this spot right here, okay? All right. Now, I want you to notice something really big right here. Notice that comma. Remember we said apostrophes are in the air, commas are on the ground. Anytime you start with dear and you say their name, you want to use a comma right after. Okay, so dear Mrs. Perry or dear Mrs. Bates, now I gotta explain what the best school subject is. So I want you to practice, if you're starting out a letter, you need to indent. So do not write in that yellow space. Write a little bit after it. So you're going to say, dear Mrs. Bates, my favorite subject is reading. Okay, so that is a topic sentence. You're letting me know what you're talking about. Okay, but now here's what I want you to do. Okay, so we know that this is our topic sentence, right? Now, underneath, you're going to give me 3 reasons why. So all this blue is where you're going to tell me your detail, okay? So you're going to use transition words. My first reason is my second reason is finally, because you're letting me know that's your final reason, okay? So my first reason is, and then tell me. My second reason is, then tell me. And then finally, okay? Because this almost sounds like an opinion because everyone's going to have a different subject. So now I want you to slow down again, and I want you to think, okay, here's where I'm going to talk about my conclusion sentence, my wrap-up sentence. So you might say, all in all, I love almost all subjects, but my favorite is reading. You want to keep the same one that you started with. You don't want to say reading in the beginning and then math at the end. You might confuse a reader, especially Miss Perry. So notice right here, okay? So we started with the opening, okay? We said our topic sentence. We thought of our 3 reasons. And then we thought about our wrap-up sentence. So that's what I want to see today. Let me know what your favorite subject is and why. Maybe after you write it, maybe you want to go back and I think you already know where I'm going to go with this. Dazzle it up. All right, guys, thanks.